Hello and welcome back to Rocky Ridge Auto. Today I will be showing you this 2020 Hyundai Kona SEL in black. This Kona has plenty of features and is a nice small but not too small car. Has beautiful headlights so you can see in the dark, as well as plenty of safety features. So let's go ahead and check it out. First, you're greeted with keyless entry, so you can go ahead and press the button and get into your car with it locked or unlocked with your key in your pocket. Then we can go ahead and press the start stop button, so you can go ahead and start up the car. Nice easy feature with the keyless entry, so you can go ahead and keep your key in your purse or pocket and it'll still start that way. Now let's go ahead and check out the instrumental panel. You'll see that this Kona has 43,000 miles. And of course it has the temperature, which is 41 degrees. But believe me, it feels colder than that. Anyways, let's go ahead to the center console and center screen. It's touchscreen, which also has manual controls. With your stereo, you have your regular FM and AM radio, as well as Bluetooth audio with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So you can go ahead and easily access your apps and connect it that way, as well as access your channels and things like that with your radio. You can go ahead and go back to home and set up and can see all the other apps that you would ever need for Bluetooth, keyboard, customization, things like that. Of course, when the Kona is in reverse, you do have a backup camera with parking lines. So you can go ahead and turn and it'll adjust to where you're turning, help you keep you safe while driving, while backing up. Underneath all of that is your hazard lights / four-ways, as well as adjustable vents. Underneath that is, of course, your climate controls, which are easy to use and very simple. You also have adjustments underneath and your passenger airbag lights. Underneath that is some charging ports. You have lots of charging ports and some storage. Then of course you have your gear shift, which you also have a manual automatic mode, so it makes for that sportier feel. Then you have your auto lock as well as your drive modes. So with your drive modes you have regular and sport. On the other hand side is where your auto lock is. Then to add on to the climate, you have heated seats for both the driver and passenger that are 3-tiered. And then one last thing here is your downhill braking control. You have your emergency brake and cup holders. And of course some more storage in the center console / armrest. Now let's go ahead and take a look up on the steering wheel. On the right hand side is your cruise control settings as well as menu options. So you can see your miles per hour, oil life, things like that. Then on the left hand side is your stereo controls. So you have your volume, tune, as well as hands-free calling and voice commands when you have your phone connected. Then next to the wheel is your instrumental panel lighting. So you can adjust it to be light and dark depending on day or night. For safety, you have sensors and lane keep, as well as your traction control for when you want off or on. Then on your door panel, you of course have your window controls, as well as door lock, child lock, and mirror controls. The interior of this Kona is a light and dark gray cloth material that is super comfortable to sit in and it makes for a sleek look. Very soft and warm, especially with those heated seats on. Now let's go ahead and check out the room back here in the back seats. For the door panel, you have a cubby as well as you have a lighter interior accent that goes throughout the car. The middle seat, of course, folds down to be an armrest with cup holders. And of course, you have netting in the back of the driver and passenger seats for some more storage, as well as you can put down the second row seats for a storage from the back seats to the trunk. Now I think that's pretty much all for the back seats, so let's go ahead and take a look at the trunk area. You can go ahead and press under the emblem and you have a button that opens up the trunk. Back here you have a decent amount of cargo space for it being a little bit more smaller car. You also have a divider that you can use. You can actually put it down and have a space to put like groceries or something like that to keep it in space. Gives it more a separate look from the trunk to the back seats. And then you can hook it back up to the trunk area and it'll open up when you open the trunk. Then under the divider you do have a spare tire and some tools. Above the spare tire is some storage for any small tools, and then underneath is where your jack and other things are. And then with that you have a protected Kona mat, and you can go ahead and hold the handle and shut the trunk very easily. Your gas cap is on the driver's side. And then with that, I think is all I have for this 2020 Hyundai Kona SEL in black. If you have any questions, feel free to text or call 717-733-8985, or you can always stop in for a visit. We'd love to talk about it. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope to see you next time, and have a wonderful day. Thanks. Bye.